revving engines, feel the power, we ignite the street. Tires squealing, shifting gears, hear the rhythm beat.
Alright, so I just received my package for the Dodge Neon Srt4. Let me just start unwrapping it, checking all the parts out, make sure everything is good and that everything is there. And let's get to it. Alright, so in this clip, I'm just explaining that the brand is called Musa. It's a dual tip exhaust for the Srt4. The quality is actually very well. The welds were done very good, so they did a great job with that. It came with the hardware, except it didn't come with the nuts. And also the bolts don't fit into the manifold, so the bolts are actually too big unless you drill the holes on the manifolds bigger. But I ended up using my own nuts and bolts for the manifold, and then used the bolts that the exhaust came with for the rest of the exhaust, and just found some nuts that actually work for it. Alright, so for my car, the exhaust is right here. Alright, so this is where the exhaust is. Goes right there. Alright, this is the stock cat. Still has the O2 sensor. And then they just welded it from here straight back to the side. So I'm gonna start unbolting those bolts in order for me to remove this whole entire thing, because there's no other way I can actually remove it because everything else is completely welded together. Let's go. Alright, so the exhaust is finally out. It wasn't too bad. It took a little bit of time just because the bolts here on the cat, the downpipe area, they were very rusted, so I had to put some lubricant on it, let it sit, and then when I was ready, I had to put the socket on it, give it a couple hits so that way the rust can kind of loosen up, put some more lubricant on it, and then unbolt them. And even like that, one of them from the bottom, which was this side, snapped on me. This one came off. My bad. This one was the one that snapped on me. This one came off, and then these top ones came off. But it wasn't too bad. Original OEM cat. And another issue that I was just having was, since the exhaust is fully completely welded, there's no flange for me to unbolt and take it out piece by piece. The exhaust didn't really have the flexibility for me to actually try to move it back or anything. I was able to take it out from here, but the flange right here, and not the flange, the hook from here was really long. So it goes right there, and there's the piece. That piece was so long that no matter how much I tried to push the exhaust that way, it wasn't moving, so I couldn't take out the hook out of those bushings. But so I cut it, came off. Now it's just time to install the new exhaust. Alright, so I just finished the exhaust. It took me a couple hours because the bolt for the manifold wouldn't come off. Had to give it heat to take out the one that snapped on me, but so far so good. Now I just got to put the O2 sensor back on.
Lights we roll, it's a vibe untamed. In the Goliath scene, every driver's a name. Got the crew with me ready to ride. Fuel the passion, let's take you all wide. Feel Feel the rush, we're living in the fast lane. Goliath dreams, never gonna go